Hey peeps, Pinkle16 here on another SMG4 Refixing. We're up to SMG3's plan to destroy SMG4 because he felt like it. The story, I'm not going to comment on that. Remember what I said in the first video about how I said I was gonna, well, point out a couple things? Generalize that to generally everything wrong with his newer bloopers now, and that's the path I'm going to take for this series, because I feel that would just be too... the criteria I put myself for in the first video, well, you know, it's a bit restrictive and may not accurately portray the issues I have with SMG4's newer videos. So without further ado, let's watch this good old... Let's just checking something. Watch. Well, also, by the way, if you see my mouse cursor, it's because I'm hovering over in case I need to pause for anything. Besides, YouTube wants this to be this way anyway. I'm not going to criticize that, despite it, for good reason. It's 2012 effects. I'm not going to bother commenting on that. Nor the disable resample, because, again, not many people would know what its intended purpose is for. And that immediately captures the viewer's attention, because Mario being happy-go-lucky is humorous. But it's not like, you know, he was stupid there, but it's not like he was a stupid way you'd want to punch him in the face for it. Oh god, the resolution is really killing this video. And I mean, like, if it's being extended by YouTube, because that's not a good thing. Because you can see the pixelization here. I'm guessing that's YouTube. While this is the common cliche of you say you've done something, but then you did this, and then you didn't do it. Actually, you did this instead. It works for setting up these characters as plot for the rest of the video. I'm mainly criticizing YouTube here about this resolution thing, not SMG4. Love the video title reference in the video itself. One thing I can say is this text is going a little too fast, but at least it is very confronting. That's all I can say. I'm not concerned where he got that thing from, because it sets up the rest of the plot. And then the Herbo one is referenced. This thing here proves that SMG3 is serious about his goal, and will do anything in his path to make it come to life. I thought the music was dead for a second. That's another complaint, if that's a thing. This switching thing, while seen in a uncommonly, I say uncommonly because it's not an extremely common thing, but it's somewhat noticeable. It tells you that X is noticing that something is happening, obviously, from the first 2 minutes of the video. But it draws you in, it makes you laugh, it intrigues you as well as humors you, instead of just confuses you and wants to make you back away as quickly as possible. Mario's saying, nah, he's always like this. It's not like Mario is totally dumb and stupid. He's just making a joke. And you could say, people tell me that all the time about the newer ones. He's just making a joke too, but in those ones, it's far more extreme. Far more confronting and a bit worrying in those cases. In this one, it's just friendly banter. And it's not even banter, it's like just a friendly remark. And those kinds of things are what drag the viewers' attention in. The thing is, he's aware of cliches here and uses them to his advantage to mock them. In the newer ones, they're just practically full of them. I like how he's using a variety of text to also indicate the personalities of these guys, so that they're all actually different characters. Shut the fuck up! Okay, we mostly saw about SM64 for the first 3 minutes of the video. The ratio of Gmod to SM64 is going to be relatively small in these videos, and I'm thankful for it. And while I said that the world still has some logical sense, last part, the world can still also not have logical sense in order for humor to take place. However, there needs to be a good balance of it, because in the newer ones, the police are nothing but jerks. Here, they're only used as a joke every so often. They're still normally functioning people. Oh god, YouTube, stop ruining my watch now. Why am I not commenting on this, even though it's obviously from some video? It fits with the situation, it's also humorous, it also works. It's not like there's an excessive, over-obsessive amount of it in the video. As of yet. Besides, it works for the situation. He's supposed to be planting a bomb so that they can get away. So... it doesn't matter how ridiculous he is, that just contributes to his personality.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what the fuck?
And that's still humorous because you need to show the villains failing at some point or another without them having the ultimate fail. They need to have miniature ones. See the balance here? There is still humor, but there is also still a serious plot going on. The robot is obviously rigging the darn thing, and meanwhile this guy behind him is there to supply the humor. But it is not an over-obsessive amount of it, nor is it directly in your face, going lol lol lol, here is the joke, have a ball. You can obviously tell that this is humorous, and you laugh at the fact that he's put the kick me on the robot, despite the fact the robot is talking seriously and he's not even doing anything about it. And so we've got a decent sense of plot instead of nothing but nonsense. And we still get a general understanding of what's going on. See, X has been freaking out for the past 3 minutes, and Mario isn't totally stupid. He's just having fun. Mario is meant to be the most idiotic character, but the fact is the world around him needs to make sense too. In most of the newer videos, it's basically... Mario's stupidity has basically contagiously spread to every other character in the videos, to the point where the world doesn't even seem like a functioning normal world anymore, with just, you know, this slight mockery of humor from some certain characters in certain situations. Toad here knows Mario is an idiot. Nowadays, Toad is nothing but screaming high-pitched voices flying around the castle. That's all he is. And it's sad, because you can see here, Mario is just joking around. He's having fun. He knows he's being stupid, and he's having fun with it. In the newer ones, it's almost like he doesn't even know who he is anymore. Like he has amnesia and he can't even understand who he is, what he is, and why he's doing what he's doing. He's just doing it just 'cause, and that's really sad. And at least it's also still hinted at, instead of just being, oh yeah, it's not even, I can feel evil. It's not like it was completely ditched in the past 3 minutes. The fact is Mario's stupidity and SMG4's both of their lack of care helps to show their characters in relation to the plot. And Luigi is going to be the catalyst for their motion of moving forward. I was wrong. Luigi is going to be their next humor joke, which balances out the plot. There's a reason this works. The fact that, again, the humor balancing out the serious aspects without it being thrown in your face. You get the joke, don't you? You should be able to get it by now. It doesn't hurt to think about the joke and then be able to laugh about it. The thing is, SMG4 obviously intended this to be a thinking, laughing thing. Because obviously, you can tell that the backgrounds aren't being thrown in your face, but they're meant to show that SMG3, whilst being super serious, has also got this comical air with all of his little sidekicks around him being completely and utterly stupid because they feel like it. And it's not because they don't know what they're doing, they're just having fun. And sadly, in the newer ones, it seems to be they don't know what they're doing and they just do it anyway. At least Mario here is actually somewhat intelligent. Remember what I said before about him just joining X because he realized X was being silly and he wanted to be silly as well? And here, literally 2 minutes later, he's having an intelligent discussion with SMG4 over a situation that is relatively important. Would you get these discussions in the newer bloopers? Call it a miracle if you would.
Thank you for using the 20 nuke. Please insert a coin to continue.
It's fairly obvious where this joke will probably come from. I haven't commentated on that video yet, but please insert a coin to continue was a thing around this time. However, it works here because it makes for humor in this situation where they're trying to continue their plan.
That's a stick, you dumbass. Please wait 30 minutes till deployation.
Mario would not have this intelligent discussion with Bowser because Bowser is nothing but the way to say fabulous these days. And I say these days because it's not like it's not like we're ever going to get these kinds of bloopers ever again.
I believe I can fly. I believe.
And it's not like I'm also showing Bowser as the smartest character in existence. I just mean something smarter than a meme saying fabulous, 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 fabulous every single time you see him. Because when a character's defining trait is the only thing they have, that's when it becomes a problem. Oh yes, say it's a kids show in a couple years when it will be nothing but vines and screaming everywhere. The fact is that also shows to balance the humor. They got there! Yay! Now let's have a joke! Because that works. It's kind of like a scale, leaning both sides every so often. Humor, serious, humor, serious. On the newer ones, it's like you're piling a bunch of books every time onto the humor side and nothing onto the other side, and there's no balance, there's no in between. Oh my god, YouTube, stop. This is a Gmod map. And remember when we saw the Gmod map before? Remember when I also said the ratio of Gmod to SM64 was relatively small? This is what I mean. It's only used when it's absolutely necessary for something to take place in another place that's not an SM64 locale. Most of this video has been Peach's castle and Bowser's end stage thing. And with the advanced SM64 tools, it's not hard to create SM64 looking locales without having to resort to Gmod every 5 scenes. Or frames even. YouTube is the one ruining it for me. And because of this scene, this is the reason why SMG4 doesn't just have to be a humor-filled thing of nothing but what you people call retardedness.
Ah! 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 Ah!
It is because of that very scene, which is why I mentioned the balance thing. I don't think I need to explain anymore why that scene perfectly describes what I described before. And it's not like in the newer ones where they just constantly bring that up with no logical reason or meaning to bring it up.
Lol, your cannon has failed, you bastard. Insert 1 point again to restart. Please wait 30 minutes for deployment.
The very point of this scene is that Mario doesn't respond, because that's the point. He's waiting for SMG3 to blow up. He's aware that he's being stupid, and he's aware that SMG3 is about to blow up, so he'll just wait it out. And I will see you next time in episode 4 in Super Mario 64 Bloopers World of Craft Mine. See y'all, have a good day, peace.